do some airplane with the Japanese Zero. The match is halfway started, so let's see what we can do. A few facts about the Japanese Zero. Back when it was made, it could almost outturn every Allied airplane in World War II. It had crazy, insane range. It could fly to Pearl Harbor and back to the carrier again, which was unheard of back in the day. To stay lightweight, the Zero skipped armor and the self-sealing fuel tanks. It was a risky trade. Early on, Allied pilots were terrified of the Zero's agility. The Zero was the king of dogfights until the new Allied planes catched up, which was the, I wouldn't say, what would that be? Was it the Spitfire that the English made? That could turn pretty good. The U.S. Enterprise, or the USS Enterprise, was called the Great Ghost because Japan kept thinking it was sunk, but it always came back. In the Pacific jungles, soldiers sometimes fought in swamps so bad tanks couldn't even move. Alright, here's a tank. Let's see if I can get him. Okay, his engine is disabled. Oh, nice shot. Troops that fought on islands ran into giant coconut crabs, huge enough to crack coconuts with their claws. Until you realize they can also crack open your lunchbox. Yeah, that's why I never pack snacks on these trips. Late in the war, Japan turned planes into flying bombs, the infamous kamikaze attacks. They would actually put more fuel so they could create a bigger bomb. Let's see if I can get this guy right here, get on his back. Alright, he is damn quick. The Battle of Midway flipped the war. 4 Japanese carriers went down in one single day. Try to get rid of your shots so you can get a full A resupply. Hey, nice shot. That guy has killed me twice. His eyes are up in the air. So the Zero, it was the first carrier-based fighter that could actually outmatch land-based airplanes, which is pretty crazy if you think about it. Okay, let's try to get this guy. Oh! Okay. Okay, I'm going to reduce my speed, do a corkscrew, try to get behind this guy. My friend is with him. Oh man, in my eyes all those shots missed. I wonder if that's like desync or something. Here's a fun real story about the Japanese Zero. That in 1942, during the Altuin Island campaign, I probably butchered that name, a Japanese pilot had crash landed to Zero on a remote island named Akutan, Alaska, after being hit. The pilot died, but the plane was left mostly intact in some boggy ground. The U.S. recovered it, repaired it, for the first time, I'm gonna test fly a fully optional Zero. American pilots learned its strength, weaknesses firsthand. The captured plane, nicknamed the plane Octown Zero after where it crash landed, and it helped the U.S. develop tactics to finally beat the Japanese most feared fighter. Okay, hold on guys, I'm gonna bob and weave for a second. I hope you don't get too dizzy. And here we have the Japanese Zero. Named Zero because that's exactly how much armor it had. Some pilots feared the Zero so much, their orders were simple. Avoid it at all costs, which is also my dating strategy. That's the P-51 Mustang up ahead. They called it the Cadillac of the sky. Smooth ride, powerful engine. The only downside was the lack of cup holders. But hey, when you're out running Messerschmitts, you really don't need soda. The P-51, oh man, this plane is such a game changer. Enemy spirit, and somewhere out there a Zero is still trying to figure out what hit it. Okay, I don't think I'm going to get this guy. Let's get out of here. Heck yeah, I think we are turning this around. Just like the Zero's armor, our time is about to end. We've got a few tickets left. Who's gonna win this? Okay, that tank kill is kind of huge. No, my friend. Well folks, that's the end of our flight. Please remain seated until your Zero or Mustang comes to a complete stop. Remember, the exit's wherever you bail out. And if you enjoyed today's trip, don't forget to like, subscribe, and tell your wingman. If you didn't, well, just blame the navigator. Thanks for flying with me. See you next time.